Under the shadow of Himalaya, a beautiful village called RANSI is the gateway to Madhmaheshwar. The pathway inside is the jungle full of deodar trees and many more unknown species of wild plants. When I entered, I felt as if nature was waiting for me. I felt the mild chill wind whispering to my ears. The sun rays were penetrating to the ground from the small space between the trees in the jungle. The smell of the wet soil, accompanied with the fragrance of wild plants, were pleasing. The roar of waterfall falling from the mountains was audible far from the jungle. There were many small bridges over canals. The trail was empty. It was only the river Madhmaheshwar Ganga which was accompanying me. The chime of birds, unpredictable weather, unknown source of water falling from the hills, lush green jungle. Every step I moved forward, the nature was showing its magic. Nature always has something to teach, and today it was my help. Trek was not so hard but steeper. I was getting tired, having a hard time in breathing. My legs were shaking, and it was harder for me to gather strength of keep going. But my brain was not ready to give up. I just wanted to go on the top of the Madhmaheshwar and wanted to see the beautiful world from the top and how the Mother Himalaya feeding the mankind from its holy water. I kept going. The nature was source of energy and motivation. Today turning back was not a choice. Slowing down, gazing and admiring the beauty of nature was healing the wound. With the increase in altitude, I was getting closer to myself and getting away from the society. It was started foggy. Now I was able to see the clouds beside me, and the forest was getting more denser and greener. But more I go closer to these mountains, more they go farther. The saffron sky and green mountains accompanied with the chill wind making me wish for the sands of time to go still for a while. The bright light from the sun falling on the mountains making them shine like a gold, and their reflection on me was refreshing. It was so peaceful. I was able to hear my heartbeat, and the loudest sound I can hear was my footstep. And then suddenly I had a glimpse of Madhmaheshwar temple, which made me realize now the BUDA Madhmaheshwar peak is not so far. It was a steep climb to the peak of the mountain, but now I don't want to stop. I wanted to run and reach the peak as soon as possible. I gathered my full strength and ran hard to reach the peak. And then I had a glimpse of BUDA Madhmaheshwar temple. It was a flat land on the peak. I can see the mighty Himalaya, and I can even recognize the CHAUKHAMBA peak. The world from there was breathtaking. ऐ कुदरत मैं अब तेरे से क्या मांगू, ऐ कुदरत मैं अब तेरे से क्या मांगू, तेरे दीदार भर ने मुझे जन्नत से रूबरू करवा दिया.